always thought as a crazy as a good thing, not as a bad thing, because if, crazy people always do the thing that they want, and that's something good. I'm crazy. Yeah, I always like not to being in the acceptable standards of people, thinking that if you don't do this, then you're crazy. If you do this, you're crazy. Things like that. For example, doing simple stuff as waking up, brushing your teeth, turning on the engine of your car, or getting ready for school, or things like that. It turns very difficult because you don't find any sense of that. It's like an emptiness. Like if you were asking constantly yourself what you want to do, why are you doing this, why are not you doing what you want, things like that. But when you have someone that cares for you, it's even more difficult because you have to prepare a mask so they don't notice you are like that, because you don't want them to feel or to be worried about you, because it's just a problem of you and not from other persons. So that's what you think. But sometimes it's just a simple problem, but you give it so much turns to it that you don't. It seems like a much bigger problem, and it's actually something easy to solve. Or you're just so used to your to being down there in that depression hole that you don't want to go, and you find any excuse to stay there. And for example, you are at the job, you are at your school, university, doing something else, and you keep your mind occupied, and that's good. But when you're alone with yourself, that's a problem. But the worst parts are during the morning when you wake up, or during the night when you try to sleep, because sometimes you don't. Just stay awake and try to numb your mind. Reading, watching TV, I don't know, social media, trying to talk to someone just to avoid that emptiness you feel. Well, at my job, you spend a lot of time by yourself thinking, and I'm trying to have more positive thoughts, and that's something you struggle. Because you start, okay, let's have some nice thinking, and 10 minutes later, you're thinking about the worst things. Shit happens. Me. I'm my worst enemy. I could be my best friend, but I choose to be my worst enemy. Well, I used to do a lot of sports. That's something that helped me a lot. And I was trying different disciplines, sports, and I find like very peaceful when you do exercise that it's only you. Cycling, body weighting by yourself, yoga, it's amazing. Swimming, things like that. Not like in a team. I'm a good team player, but I rather spend my time alone. See, it's very contradictory because I hate myself, but I still want to spend time with me. I really find funny small things, like for example when they gave me the Wi-Fi username and the password. The username was I got Wi-Fi and you don't. And I know it cracked me a lot. That was one thing. And well, last time I was back home, it didn't crack me like laughing, but it made me feel good, spending time with my family. That was good. Nah, I have zero social life. I'm more like hermit. I want to be with myself. We eventually go out, have something to drink and things like that. Last time I went out was 2 weeks ago. And the only thing I did was go around, ride my motorcycle, and that's it. That was my idea of going out. And had a beer at the bar. That's it. I'm happy. First, we live in a society that is very conservative. And when you try to talk about these type of problems, they tell you, cheer up, don't be a pussy. They really don't understand what is going on. As I was saying, it's an emptiness that you have to live with it. Maybe that's why I like to be alone, because I can deal with my problems. The first thing you have to know is that the answer is not outside. You don't have to go and look for other persons to heal you. You don't have to go and jump in others' beds. Night, different guys with different girls. What you have to do is look for the answer inside you. It will hurt, it will be painful, but the reward will be great. Get along with yourself. It's the best thing you can do. You are your best friend. Even though you hate yourself, you are your best friend. If someone outside of my family would tell me damn, I will kill him. or make myself kill. And anyway, I will pull a fight. And if someone of my family says damn, it's more like a thing we have in our family. I mean, I was more like Dumbo, big ears. And that was some way of them expressing their love, not a bad way. You should have asked first, do you feel comfortable with yourself? With what you are, your body, your nails, the way you dress, things like that. And no matter what you choose to wear or have a hairstyle, earrings, doesn't matter. It has to be good for you, not for anyone else. You are here, I have no idea what you're doing in your life, but the least thing you can do is try to feel comfortable with what you're doing, because you're going to be with you your whole life. It's like, I've seen a lot of person that buys something like a car or something like that, and start putting things in the car, like, I don't know, 10 windows, a nice music equipment and things like that. And that's something you should do with yourself as well. I mean, would you like to be about things that you can change, of course. Things that you can't change, just deal with it. It's something you have to do. No one is going to solve your problems for you. You have to do it. That's part of life. I don't know how to say it. The first thing you have to do is be okay with you, and when you're okay with you, start changing the things you can't change. And the things you can't change, just deal and accept. I heard this in a movie, and maybe you are not in the point of yet helping yourself. A good memory can always save your life in the worst part of your depression, of that hole, that emptiness. Try to keep positive thoughts. That will help a lot. I've talked a lot about changing your thoughts into something positive, and that definitely helps a lot. Yeah, that was great. Oh.